Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Announcements done. Papers have been laid. Questions?
Honourable Leader of the Opposition, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I've given notice of the following private notice question addressed to Dr. the Honourable Prime Minister, Minister of Defence, Home Affairs and External Communication, Minister of Finance, Minister for Rodrigues and Outer Islands. Whether in regard to the recent imposition of 10% tariff on Mauritian export to the United States of America, he will, for the benefit of the House, obtain information as to the impact thereof on the export sector, indicating the measures being taken to mitigate the effects thereof. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes, Madam Speaker. It will be recalled that President Trump signed an executive order entitled Regulating Imports with a Reciprocal Tariff to Rectify Trade Practices that Contribute to Large and Persistent Annual United States Goods Trade Service Deficits on the 2nd of April 2025. The executive order imposes a baseline of 10% tariff on all imported goods as from the 5th of April 2025. The United States also intended to impose an individualized, reciprocal higher tariff proportionate to the level of its trade deficit with each country as from the 9th of April 2025. Thus, the reciprocal tariff on Mauritian exports would have been 40%. In this context, a working group has been set up at the level of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Regional Integration and International Trade to discuss the possible impact of that policy measure and the way forward for Mauritius. In consultations with the relevant public and private stakeholders, including the Mauritius Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Mauritius Export Association, and Business Mauritius. On the 7th of April, the Minister of Foreign Affairs had a meeting which included a high-level representatives from various ministries as well as public and private sector institutions with a view to charting the way forward and mitigating the fallouts on our economy. I have also chaired 2 meetings together with the Deputy Prime Minister and relevant ministers and officers. The following course of action was agreed. A. Discuss possible avenues with the United States at the bilateral and regional levels. B. Work with like-minded groups of countries, including AGWA, eligible countries, on the 7th of the African Union mission in Washington, D.C., with a view to devising a strategy to open up discussions with the United States. C. Negotiate a bilateral trade agreement with the United States, which would provide the necessary predictability to our trading relations. You may recall, Madam Speaker, that I made a statement in the National Assembly on the issue. On the 9th of